She said, she'll take me anywhere, she'll take me anywhere, as long as she stays with me. She said, she'll take me anywhere, she'll take me anywhere, as long as I stay queen. Kiss, kiss Molly's lips, kiss, kiss Molly's lips, kiss, kiss Molly's lips, kiss, kiss Molly's lips. Hey, Matt here, and well, it's almost the end of the month, and well, barely. Anyways, yeah, it's after Backlash. France was a good show, and yeah, so as promised, I did say I was gonna do 2 videos for Backlash this year, and so here's Backlash 2016, and I had just moved here to Peterborough, Ontario, and I met Kyle afterwards, and that's when, you know the rest. So this was an interesting show, a very good show. I think the arena looked really good. So that doesn't say too much, but this was the year where you had the debut at the Royal Rumble with AJ Styles, and, of course, Bray Wyatt still had his feud with Kane, and then, it'll turn into other feuds after that too. This show was also having a tag team tournament for the titles, I think for SmackDown, so anyways, here we go. So the pre-show, you have a singles match, Baron Corbin defeating Apollo Crews, and I didn't see this match, but holy shit, Baron Corbin actually won a match. That's cool. Around this time, he actually was somebody who did win quite a bit, and yes, around this time too, he had a feud with Camacho, which he basically won the US title, and they feuded with that for a while. So then you have a 6-pack elimination challenge for the inaugural SmackDown Women's title. It's Becky Lynch, who defeated Alexa Bliss, Carmella, Naomi, Natalya, and Nikki Bella. And almost everybody is still in the business. Carmella, I'm not sure when she's coming back or if she's coming back. And Alexa Bliss should be back soon, I would think. But this match was awesome. These women beat the shit out of each other. They pulled out all the stops. You even had a It kind of confused me for some reason. I thought this was an elimination match. Oh yeah, it was. So I'm not sure how this worked. Okay, here we have Alexa Bliss who pinned Naomi with a powerbomb net breaker with Natalya. Naomi beating Natalya with the sharpshooter. Whatever. You have Natalya go over Nikki with a back attack. I'll roll up from Nikki to Carmella. No, this is vice versa. I don't see Natalya do a sharpshooter. Bottom line is, this was a really good match. Becky Lynch did the disarmer to Carmella to get the title. It's not the first time I fucked things up. So, you have a tag team tournament finale for the SmackDown Tag Team Championships. Usos defeating Hype Bros. And this is pretty cool because, I mean, both guys, I mean, Uso's obviously been in the company for a very long time, and I mean, they're separated now, but they are doing very well as singles wrestlers. With Hype Bros, I'm not sure where Mojo Rawley is at the moment. Zack Ryder is obviously Matt Cardona, and, well, that's his real name, right? Wrestling and Ring of Honor and GCW, and just probably one of the best independent wrestlers ever. I know that Chelsea is in WWE now, and you thought maybe Matt was going to come back as himself and not Zack Ryder, but it is what it is. But yeah, the Usos won and going to qualify in the finale later on. So you have The Miz versus Dolph Ziggler. They had many matches for the Intercontinental Championship. In fact, most of 2016, 2017, I can't even remember how many goddamn matches they've had, but Miz won when Maurice raked Dolph's eyes on the outside, and then Dolph went into a skull-crushing finale. But yeah, this was a good match. I mean, they had good matches, I will say that, but sometimes it's overkill. And for the IC title, too. Like, you had other competitors, and poor Zack Ryder. So you have a match. You got Randy Orton, who, well, it says defeated Randy Orton by forfeit, but he had this match with Kane, a no-holds-barred match, and it was very cool. I mean, Bray hit a senton on the announce table to Kane. But yeah, Kane won when Randy interfered, giving an RKO to Bray Wyatt, and then this must have, yeah, well, this actually was the first Backlash, I believe. That was in September. So this would go all the way to WrestleMania 33 with Bray Wyatt and Randy Orton, and that god-awful storyline. But it is what it is. Then you have the match for the SmackDown Tag Team Championships. Heath Slater and Rhino defeating Usos. And this match was awesome. Usos obviously really were a solid tag team, but I mean, Heath and Rhino, I mean, you can go to TNA, and those guys were still good for a while as a tag team, but I mean, obviously you had to have Rhino hit a but yeah, Rhino and Heath Slater as the new SmackDown Tag Team Champions. That was really cool, and yeah, you know, it was pretty cool to see the vignettes that they would have too with Heath's kids. So yeah, we got the main event: AJ Styles versus the WWE Champion Dean Ambrose. And yeah, this was pretty cool too. And I think, you know, you look at the fact that these two guys go on to separate, like, well, AJ's probably had more matches in WWE than he did his TNA career. I read that somewhere, or watched it somewhere rather. And then of course Dean Ambrose, Jon Moxley would go on to AEW, and then, I mean, he was a wrestler in other promotions before that. But this match was cool, and, you know, John as the IC champion, he was the tag team champion, US champion, pretty much a grand slam. You know, and so was AJ Styles. But yeah, this was a very close match. But AJ Styles did a low blow when the referee's back was turned and did the Styles Clash for the win. it was an interesting show. And this actually emanated here in Richmond, Virginia, at the Coliseum. So again, the atmosphere was very cool. But this show, you know, you look at AJ, he came into the company at the Royal Rumble of that year. And, you know, his match with Chris Jericho was what it was at WrestleMania 32. And, yeah, so for him to get the title a few months later was pretty interesting. But, yeah, so yeah, I did 2 Backlash pay-per-views, and yeah, we'll talk to you next time. Bye.
Anymore. So you know that them cutting WCW was a long time coming. I don't think that's the case at all. If you look at some of his earlier interviews, like